Hi guys, welcome back to teaatfour. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Billy, and welcome back! This is the podcast where we talk all things that normally stay in the group chat, and this is our first episode of the year. Woo!
2025 doesn't have the same ring as 2020 teaatfour, but we'll take it.
No, that's true, but we are in the quarter quell. If we were in the Hunger Games every 25 yees,
oh my god!
That's gonna happen.
The neek in me just squirted. Stop!
No!
Sorry.
On this week's episode, we answer some dilemmas around cheating.
We talk about That New Year's Eve Kiss by Molly-Mae and Tommy Fury.
And our manifestations for 2025. I feel like 2025 is going to be a big year.
For who?
For
getting
me.
bigger?
I will get bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'll be the biggest I've ever been.
Yeah, talking of, is that the woman, the aunt that blows up? What Harry Potter is that
Prisoner
in?
of Azkaban.
Thanks for clarifying.
That's okay.
Anyway.
Yes.
God, my brain is like scatter.
It's been a long time off, so we have had time to let brains rest, and they're not awake yet.
Rest is a word. I'd say rot.
Rot. Oh, you rotted.
I have a big announcement to everyone. I got an iPad for Christmas. So I've been doing more scrolling than usual. So now I've got 7 hours of screen time on this one, 7 hours of screen time on that one.
Congratulations.
I am just hacking the mainframe.
Hacking
every
your
single
airport stewardess game.
I love it. Airplane chefs, please sponsor us because I love it.
Oh my god, you're such an iPad kid. This is what you were always meant to be. This is your destiny.
If you go back to the early episodes of teaatfour,
I was going to say this,
and we had that episode that was like, what would you win if you, what would you buy if you won the lottery? My first thing was an iPad.
Yeah.
So self-fulfilling prophecy has been complete.
Vouch for this, and that wasn't the only time you've mentioned wanting to get an iPad. Every time we walked past an Apple store, every time we saw someone wins loads of money. iPad. But have you got the stylus? Because I feel like that makes it.
No, I'm waiting.
Apparently the dupes are really good.
Yeah, I'm just going to get a dupe from Amazon.
I do that.
And apparently you can get a special like film to put over the top of your iPad that's like paper to make it sound like, this is so dystopian. Yeah. Just get a fucking pen and paper, babe.
Yeah, but we want to save the trees.
Yes, thank you.
Oh my God, I love that. That's so sweet that your boyfriend got you that for Christmas.
Yeah, whole family actually. Everyone pitched in.
Oh my God, that's so sweet. Well done, Cam.
Well done. Anyway, out of Christmas territory, 2025, obviously all the conversation is around the New Year's resolutions, which we're a bit over.
I hate them.
I'm all for kind of just like setting out a couple of goals that I'd love to achieve. Not going to punish myself if I don't achieve them in January.
I agree.
Where were your thoughts lying when the clock struck 12? 2025 runs around. What's Billy going to be this year?
I was really excited. I really love a reset. Okay, I love December we go crazy, and I spend loads of money. I eat loads of food, and I feel like absolute dog shit. And so January is normally a really good time that I think, okay, let's new slate, new clean me, new year, whatever. And I was kind of like, okay, this year I'm not going to set myself some crazy tasks. Yeah. I'm not going to veganuary, dry January.
You ain't never done that.
I did dry January once.
Really?
Once. I made it to the 30th.
Shut up.
Yeah,
really?
That's crazy. I'm not doing that again.
That's crazy because we tried No Sugar November and I think you got today.
Oh, I didn't make
you lied.
it. I lied every day when we did that.
That was it. Yeah. Fuming.
Yeah.
I got to day 18 and I wasn't even having ketchup on my fish and chips and you were there just going, yeah.
I was going home and having a bar of chocolate. I just wanted the gold star on the wall.
Vile.
But I just feel like there's so much. I just hate January. January's the worst month of the year. Yeah. And if I'm going to make life changes, I don't think it needs to be in the month of the year that I hate the most.
That's so fair.
So I think that I'm going to make small life changes, but I know I need to quit vaping, and I am going to quit vaping. I know I need to exercise more, but I can't do those two things when it's freezing outside and like they're the only do you know what I mean? Going to the gym in the dark, in the rain, in the cold, in the snow ain't gonna happen in January.
Absolutely. I've seen my whole TikTok is flooded with 75 hard, 75 medium, where people are setting out a list of 10 rules that they have to stick to. That is so overwhelming.
Unachievable
that it's fair enough if you want to put some discipline in your life, but if you want to do it in a time where you actually I've been sleeping in a lot, let's just say. I've been getting my sleep. And there's a reason why animals hibernate. There's wintering is wintering.
Yeah.
Like our body clock is slightly our body clock? No. Our body is moving slightly slower. We should be we should be nourishing with foods that are nice. Not fucking calorie counting where you're stripping yourself down. Piling myself in with water, that's probably good for dry skin, fair enough.
Yeah,
but like
good.
forcing myself through 2 45-minute exercises when you're probably getting used to getting back into the routine of work.
That's it.
You know, I just think people are being too hard on themselves.
I agree, and I feel like I've joined a new gym.
A new one?
Yeah, it was too expensive, and this one has a pool.
Oh my god, is that the one you swim at?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go to that
the
one.
pool that I swim at. Yes, it is.
sorry. I mean,
the one that's near
so I
me.
don't want to fucking put
we don't
blast your gym on social media.
Kensington,
the
Chelsea.
3 people that listen to this.
It's that one. It's kind of like it's £30 a month for gym and swimming unlimited. And I thought I was paying £50 for a gym that smelled of BO. So at least I could pay £30 for a gym that smells of BO with a swimming pool that smells of BO.
And the difference is it was you the whole time.
Yeah, it was actually probably me the whole time.
Yeah.
But I haven't been yet, and I did join it on Sunday. But I've been ill. That's the other thing. Like I can't make these big life changes, and when I'm ill.
No, your immune system is down, baby.
100%.
Get down with it.
And my dad says you shouldn't work out if you're ill. You just get worse. You get iller.
I love when parents or grandparents tell you stuff like that. Just like when I slept loads. When I went to my nan's once and I was napping with her every time she did in the day. Let's say she was like 80 at this point. So I was nodding off. And then this was like 5 times at that point. I looked at my nan and I was like, am I well? She's like, you must have needed it. You must have needed
The body
it.
knows what it
No,
needs.
you're fucking lazy. Get off your ass. Go make her some tea.
I used to love the excuse that you lose weight when you sleep.
Is it?
Apparently so.
Oh, I have been telling myself that because sleep does regenerate your cells. So I've been saying that's been helping my acne scars. So me sleeping until 11:30, I'm like,
body needed that. She needed it. She needed it.
That's what you got to tell us. That's the motto for 2025.
Yeah.
What else is on your...
I feel like once I've got to a point of I'm back in the zone,
in the gym.
you know, I'll go back to the gym. Then I might start making like maybe targets to work towards.
Nice.
I like last year I started doing more activity based stuff, like climbed a mountain.
Amazing.
Which is huge. Really huge. Exhausting. 6 hours of walking.
Amazing.
Don't recommend. But maybe I'll do another mountain this year.
Yes.
Maybe I'll do some more walks.
What other mountains?
Ben Nevis. Is that in Scotland?
I don't know what that is, but yeah.
It's another mountain apparently.
Scotland. Biggest one in the UK, is it?
I think
or
so.
The world?
Oh yeah, maybe I won't do that. The world?
The world.
Excuse me?
I don't know my geography.
You don't know your mountains. We'll pass past that quickly.
Yeah.
What else do I want to do? I want to just enjoy the time with my friends.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I'm making wholesome memories as well as like crazy fun ones. Enjoying like life with balance. That's what I think I want to do this year.
It's beautiful.
Not exhaust myself.
Exert ourselves.
Any aspect.
No, baby.
What about you?
It's amazing. So similar to you, I really wanted to hone in on activities and skills for 2025, but not like fucking running a marathon.
No. You're crazy if you want to do that. I'm sorry.
I'm not doing that.
I don't need to see your training and I don't need to see it. That's my opinions on marathon runners.
This is the thing. The people are doing like 75 hard and medium. It's like they've got a contract that they have to fucking speak about it every 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I started small and I want to hone back to the basic skills that I don't think I ever learned in school or growing up.
Ooh,
so I'll tell you what I did on Monday night. My little local bar does a mending and fixing class every Monday of the month.
Okay.
And I've got a couple of buttons that I don't have a clue how to sew them back onto. I was going to give them to you because Billy's amazing at sewing and stuff. But I thought I need to hone this skill for myself. So I got a little bag together of, it's like a top and some trousers, a button, something that needed like some jeans that needed upturning. And I took my little bag down to fixing and mending class. And I learned how to sew a button.
I love
with
that.
Some little like-minded people that are sat there just fixing stuff every first Monday of the month. But that's something that I never learned in school. And I thought, I could sit and learn this from a YouTube video, but how nice to interactively, socially.
I rate that so much.
And they're all just sat there repairing their socks. And I think that there's a whole different outlook on that generation of like, don't just throw things away. But like, it's like something to do with your hands that isn't iPads.
No, yeah. And what did you do when you came out of there?
And then I was gagging for it. I know it's bad, but I was like, Cam, I can't wait to get in bed and play on my iPad. That was amazing. But
Oh my gosh.
Aeroplane chef, I've got a shift to do.
Go to a shift.
But that was amazing. But I tell you, something funny happened. I had a big back moment at fixing a mending class.
Big back moment.
Big back moment. So the lady, one of the ladies in charge, she came and sat with me and my boyfriend, and I had a pair of jeans that needed like sewing to be upturned.
Upturned, what do you mean?
So like the cuffed.
Oh,
sorry,
right,
the
okay,
end's
yeah.
cuffed. And so she puts them out on the table for us. So he's doing one leg and I'm doing the other leg. Anyway.
Cute, isn't it?
And
This is. Do you know what I'm thinking of right now?
what?
Like the little mice in Cinderella.
Yes, Cinderella. Yeah, I'm Jack. So she's Gus. That's it. Gus. And so she's laying them out on the table, and as she did that, some like chocolate fell, like some chocolate crumbs fell, and she was like, "Oh, some chocolate crumbs there." I'm not judging. And at first, I was a bit embarrassed, but then I was like, "It's fine." And then I kept thinking about it. And I was like, Cam, that's such a big back moment. Fucking chocolate falling out of your cuff trousers. Some stranger seeing it. Anyway, we finished cuffing the trousers. I'm really impressed. And I go to like string them up and look at them myself. And I was like, God, I feel something in the pocket. I look down, there's a half-eaten melted fat dairy milk in the pocket that we've just been sewing around. That's just conjugated. It's probably so... But that's weird because it doesn't sound like me. I'd never leave a half a chocolate bar.
You wouldn't. I think that's really suspicious.
Someone's been planting some.
Someone's setting you up. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. I love that activity though.
It's lovely. It was really, really made me feel good. And there was that classic thing. It was the end of work and I was like, I can't be fucked to go to this. This seemed like an amazing idea yesterday. But it's free. You get to see sweet little people that care about things like that still. I feel like our generation has kind of lost that a little bit. And
it was free.
It was free.
That's
and
so
you just
sweet.
take your stuff down and like we just stood there and we were like, we don't know how to sew a button. Can someone help us? And they're like, yes, of course.
Oh, that is so
really
adorable.
lovely.
I love that idea of like, did you say you're going to learn something new every month?
Exactly, yeah.
I really want to steal that.
Yeah.
You can have it.
Can I have it? Thank
Everyone
you.
can do it.
I have two questions on that, Lauren.
Go.
What does big back moment mean?
Oh, it's a term on social media of like a moment where you did something that was like showed you had a big back, like greedy.
And then secondly, did Cam want to do this with you?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that's so cute.
Yeah, because he Cam's taken up this big interest this year, or more so, it's what lights his spark inside of him, where he wants to like basically string up a fucking shoot and hair and cook it on the barbecue and go
Sorry?
fishing.
No, I don't know if the
he
gay in
wants
me
to-
just didn't
he wants to
understand what
go-
you said.
No,
but
sorry. He goes. So it's a bit too straight.
I have no idea what you said then.
So he wants to basically hone on in his survival skills.
Okay.
You know, you're tying your knots, you're killing
Boy
wildlife. Yeah. You're sewing a button.
Okay.
Things like that. So I think we were both on the same page, just like we don't know how to do these basic things. So how better else to do it than to look what's going on in the local area. There's a kind of little bird rescue site that I want to send him up for, which is like fixing birds' wings and setting them off to fly.
Oh my god.
That's so. That's sweet.
But it's better doing that than drinking, isn't
No,
it?
100%. 100%.
So yeah, hope we can continue that for the rest of the year. But something I guess I want to leave in 2025 and kind of looped in with something, leave in 2024, sorry, that looped in with something that happened on the way home, is being overly polite to strangers that just like, I always feel this innate need to like never say no or be like, sorry, can you leave me alone?
Right.
And it puts me in a couple of predicaments. So I'll tell you for why. I'm always the kind of person that if I'm on the tube, someone will continue to coming over, speak to me, you know, earphones on, not looking for a convo. But on my way home, we were walking and these two men were walking and this guy just stops me and he goes, right, my dog is illegal, but would you mind if he just came up to you and see if he's all right with you? I mean, I'm like, yeah, all right.
Sorry?
And this illegal dog is just jumping up at my thing.
You mean like an XL bully?
It wasn't an XL, but he said it's an illegal type.
A medium bully.
A medium bully. I was so Cameron was like, is it an XL? And he was just like, no, but he is illegal. Do you mind if he just like see how he socialises around you? I'm there just like, yeah, all right.
Oh my god, that's
Jumping
why I
up my
always have
legs.
headphones in.
Yeah, I know, but they'd still stop me.
Yeah.
And I'd still be like, hey, your dog can
Oh
rip
my
my
God.
face apart.
I feel like I'm so
for
sorry.
it.
That is crazy to me.
I know.
Maybe your next class can be rude lessons.
Yeah,
Because you're too
I'll come to
polite.
your
You'll
house.
come to my house No chance. I get really annoyed by what's the word? Like people who stand out and they try and like praise the Lord. You're going to hell and you're preachers. I get really annoyed by preachers at the moment.
Yeah.
And I can feel like every time they come up to me, like I would just like, I don't know. There's something about like, I don't like it when anyone tries to over enforce their beliefs and their way of life on anyone.
Sure.
And I just feel like I don't have the time for that.
Yes.
And I found myself being a little bit rude to those people at the moment.
Really? How'd you do it?
Especially when they come up to me and I'm like, I'm not interested, and it's a little bit,
with
yeah.
On the back of the head.
Especially if I'm talking, especially when I'm with you, like a bash. Move. No, or it's just like a no. I don't want. Like I've changed my tone a little bit, and maybe I am becoming older. But like,
yeah.
At what point is it okay to be rude to people? You know, like
that's the thing.
Certain people of a certain age now have no problem being rude.
Yeah.
I want to be that age.
I know. I just find myself just.
Or short answers I find really work. No.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
it.
Or giving a
There's
reason for it.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a time and place. Like obviously, I don't want to be rude to everyone all the time.
Just your friends.
Just my friends. But like, yeah, people are like, well, so you don't know what people have got in their lives.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
So you don't need to be in my space.
Yeah. I saw a really nice TikTok last night, actually. It was like turning really fucking annoying situations into positive things. So like if you're behind someone in a car and they're going really slow, they might have a birthday cake in the back that they're trying to get to a safe place.
Aww.
Or I don't know, if someone's I want to find it because it was really sweet. Hang on.
That's very rose tinted glasses.
Rose tinted glasses. So I don't know if that's a complete juxtaposition to me saying that I want to stop.
Yeah, I think
strangers.
there's a deeper rooted issue here that you're too nice.
I don't know if I'll be able to find it.
Yeah, that is such a juxtaposition of you say you want to be rude to people and then you're giving me.
I know. So it said, your server forgot your drink. Maybe it's their first day on the job. They didn't text you back. Maybe they're overwhelmed and just need some time. You never truly know what's going on.
Yeah.
Might as well be positive.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
I think I have that outlook most of the time. Like, I would never
Yeah.
get angry at like things like people working their jobs and forgetting stuff.
But I think maybe if someone does approach me with a kind of a
100%.
legal kind of creature, I should
Boundaries.
feel like I could say, not today, thank you.
I think in any space where it's a public space and someone comes up to you, you have a right just to walk away.
Sure.
Because you're not in an environment where you're expected to like actually speak to anyone.
Yeah, I've not got a duty of care.
No, you don't. And actually, why is he talking to you? Go talk to his friends.
True.
Oh, you're not got any?
You're not going to. Yeah, so obviously around New Year's Eve, there was that viral clip of Molly-Mae and Tommy. In a quick pan, they were caught red-handed.
I knew this was going to happen.
Did you?
It was actually on my 2025 bingo card.
Really?
Yeah,
What, getting back together?
Getting back together. There was just something in the way that like, I think the breakup was genuine, but I just think the way that both of them handled the breakup felt like they weren't finished with each other.
Fine.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, when sometimes you think they're going to get back together, but I don't agree that, I don't know, like it's up to them what they do with their relationship.
Yeah.
But once there's been allegations of like cheating,
this is the thing.
it changes everyone's perspective, not just those close to you, and like that's up to them. But I don't think they're going to have the same like, I don't know, the way that people view their relationship is going to be different now.
Yeah. So obviously it was alleged that a girl came forward that she ended up cheating with Tommy, which is a thing all in itself. And then we kind of look at those two people separately now. We've got Molly handling herself with grace, me watching her vlogmas. I love how she handled the breakup, to be honest. She's a bit of a queen. She's very honest about it on her vlogs. And then we've got Tommy sprinting past 90-year-old people in that 10Ks. Ick.
That is the funniest thing I saw all Christmas.
In a park run? Why are you acting like that? Who are you trying to impress?
It was the best thing I see all Christmas. Him running like Bowser from Mario Kart. Like he's just
Big Boss Bowser.
Like he's just picked up like 4 mushrooms and is like destroying Barbara on a fucking park run.
So embarrassing.
It was incredible. I saw so many GIFs and memes, and thank you for that, Tommy Fury.
Yeah.
It made my day.
Yeah. But you know what? There's two different people after a breakup. You've got the one that maybe focuses on the fitness, all about the revenge body, and then you've got the girl that's maybe hurting, but she's very real, she's very strong, very queen. I love it. But it did beg the question in my brain, can people that are in a relationship where one person is cheated end up getting back together and have a happy relationship?
Honestly, no.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think people can like try to make a separate relationship,
Yeah.
but that I don't think I know anyone that would 100% gain full trust.
No.
I think once you do something like that, regardless of like the severity of the infidelity,
Yeah.
your trust is broken and it will never be the same, and maybe you'll be chasing a relationship that just has gone now.
True. I think if it was a case of both of them are cheated, maybe it could work, because then you're kind of on equal playing
And
fields when you come back together.
And then maybe you just go into an open relationship.
Yeah, maybe, but then I don't think they necessarily last very long either.
In queer relationships, most relationships are open.
Really?
Well, not most, but like a lot of them are open, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just they're like, I don't know, it depends if you review, like how you view sex. Is it like emotional or is it physical or is it both?
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, I just think that if you haven't got those boundaries in place and that's not something you've agreed to in the first place, you're not going to, I'm sorry, but any celebrity couple that's got back, you just think, do you really love them? Or is there like something else that like...
Well, I have to ask the obvious one, Beyonce and Jay-Z, do you think they're truly happy?
No. Sorry, I love Beyonce.
And she bangs on about it every five
She
fucking
does.
minutes.
And I normally will defend Beyonce to the grave.
Yeah.
But I do think that there's like, she's a smart businesswoman and he's like, I think he is the richest like music artist of all time.
Really?
Because he has so many business ventures. He's like worth like 2 billion.
Sure.
And you know, I think Beyonce's always been determined in what she wants and like how she wants to present herself. And it, you know, their joint assets are ridiculous.
Right.
Is it smarter to work past it and actually get to a happy place, or is it, you know, do I break it off and then like go through absolute hell?
Yeah, but every time she's making a song about it, it's just bringing up, you know, the past. I feel like you could get to a place where you could put a lot of money into therapy and a lot of money into, you know, healing.
Yeah.
And then she's got a whole fucking track list, which is bringing up Becky with the good hair in 5 minutes.
Yeah, but that's what she is. She's an artist.
Yeah,
And
and I
that's
guess
her
you do
trauma,
write about
isn't it?
your
Yeah.
trauma.
Also, there's also like questions in that. Like, I think her dad obviously cheated on her mum.
Is it?
And that kind of like, you know, so she's experienced trauma for a breakup through that aspect. And then she's also had it on her own. And apparently there's loads of theories. Actually, the last album is about her mum's experience with it.
Oh, they do that.
Yeah, because like Jolene is written from the perspective of a woman from Louisiana, and that's where her
Right.
mum's from.
Ah.
And her mum was a massive Dolly Parton fan in like when she was growing up,
Oh, wow.
which is quite interesting.
You heard it here first.
Sorry,
I think, no, it's fine.
snowballed there.
That's interesting. I do think no, I'm not going to say that actually because it's bashing women. I was going to say, does it help if the person's ugly?
I know what you mean. Like, we were in this conversation earlier, and I was saying that I think I'd be more offended if they were ugly, or someone that do you know what I mean? I would be like, them. I just wouldn't be able to like fathom it, because then I'd be like, am I uglier than them?
Yeah, but then I'd know it was just like I had to get something out of the system. Not that I would ever stand for cheating, but
I don't know. Oh, and I think maybe you're seeing it from the perspective of like, oh, she's possibly prettier than me, blah blah blah.
yeah, I think that's where I'd be quite threatened.
Yeah,
but I
and
think I'd be less threatened if it was like a little pig.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
I think that's where our internalized misogyny comes into play. Because I would be the same.
Yeah, it's
But-
not good though, is it?
No.
No, but really, like, if the situation has happened and Tommy has cheated, I wonder what that would look like. Him coming back into the home and like what was he having? I think the boy would have to put in so much work to
100%,
prove that he
yeah.
is fully trustworthy, fully dedicated to the future of their relationship, their family. That's the thing. When there's a kid involved, it's even more sticky.
Yeah, I think that's why people try to. A lot of the time, couples who have kids try to make it work. You know, because they have someone else's lives that's more important than theirs.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's what happened with Beyonce and Jay-Z. They had
Yeah.
Blue, they had a kid to think about, and like, were they gonna like put that kid through that life? And sometimes you have to sacrifice your happiness for your child.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
No chance.
No, I think, if there's a kid involved, that person even knew even more so what was at stake. So I don't want you around
No, that
in
would
my
absolutely
energy.
not.
But I have been in a situation before where I've been in a relationship and I've been cheated on. And there are just these spark moments of like anything happy or like even if you're doing something intimate where it'll pop into your head.
I can imagine.
And like, that fucking tears you apart. It's like a lightning bolt of just like, nope, ruin this moment. And I have to vocalize it, or I have to choose to be the bigger person and not say anything about it. But they should be the bigger fucking person, not have done it in the first place.
100%. And that's what I mean. Like, you can't really, can you? And I'm sure, I doubt that anyone that's been cheated on doesn't feel your exact pain in that, because that's all I would happen. That's all I can imagine.
It's human.
And how can you then expect to like have the same relationship that you had someone when you're going through that process?
Yeah.
And do you ever get over that?
I know, and it's like I almost expect the other person to be saying sorry every day. To be working hard to kind of make reparations for me every day.
Sometimes I feel like it's a lot harder to say it's over if you're still in love with them. True. But you'll never truly be in love with them as you were. And like it's probably really difficult and hard, especially as a young mum like Molly is, like to realise that she probably is better off without him. Yeah.
But also to be a single mum forever.
That's it. Yeah.
Well, I should obviously get another boyfriend, but it's
but then
a
also
scary
like
prospect.
It's also like that. It's a very difficult one, I imagine.
But yeah, that's our 2 pence.
Hope she's okay.
Yeah, we love you, Molly.
So on the topic of cheating, infidelity, we have had some submissions. So first up we have, hey guys, love the pod. I thought I'd get your advice on a situation that's been really making me anxious. So my boyfriend, we've been together for 8 months, has this girl best friend. This alone is absolutely fine. But this one, he recently confessed, was in love with him a couple of years ago. She told him and he didn't feel the same, but they managed to stay friends. My problem is that they chat all the time. She's always arranging meetups to chat about her problems. He will go on solo dates with her. I feel like a bitch because I know they're just friends and he feels nothing, but I can't help but feel her feelings make this situation feel like cheating to me. Am I wrong? What do you think? How do I overcome this?
Wow, this was slightly close to home. I've been in
Really?
a similar situation.
Gosh.
And then he ended up acting on it and cheating.
Really?
I feel like it's just delaying the inevitable.
I agree. I do feel like if she's already put out her intentions and her feelings and...
How did he respond? I would love to know how he responded to it, whether it was like a, no, I don't have feelings for you right now.
It's really difficult to ever make someone like choose between their friend and their girlfriend or their partner. Yeah. But if you're aware that this person has feelings for you and you're doing... Sorry. And you're doing... Yeah. And you're doing things that are perhaps traditionally romantic, like going on solo dates, going to the cinema, going for lunch, like...
But are they just going to lunch and then they're going to the cinema? Is that a date or is that what she's kind of...
Like, yeah, what is it they're actually doing? I don't know. I would think if that was me, I would have to ask my partner to maybe set some boundaries. Yeah. Like, I don't mind you being friends with them, but do you have to do stuff just the two of you? Yeah. Because, like, why can't there be a third friend? Or, like, why is it just the two of you? And you know how, like, they feel. Yeah. And it feels a little bit like cheating to me.
It's a hard situation from, like, this girl's perspective. Even if, like you say, setting boundaries, there's this thing that you almost don't want to make a big deal out of it. And even like going to the girl one-on-one or going to the boyfriend one-on-one is like making a big deal out of it and looking insecure. But I think you've got every right to kind of say that I'm not comfortable with this, especially with the feelings in the past. Yeah.
I mean, also, like, I just don't understand if my friend turned around to me and was like, oh, I have feelings for you, and I didn't have that reciprocated, I don't think I could be as close to them naturally. I don't think I could then be like, oh, let's carry on my life as normal, knowing that you fancy me. Yeah. Like, if it's definitely not reciprocated.
That's a really good point.
I feel like you wouldn't, would you?
No, I think, but the way a man's brain works, like a straight man, is like, would they take the gas off the pedals with like a platonic friendship thing, or would they like play into it a little bit? I don't know.
Or like just maybe ignore it completely and not take that person's feelings into consideration.
True. It could be either or, but I think the main thing here, which is needed, is an open and honest conversation.
Agreed.
And I don't know whether there should be one with the girl best friend and you, but definitely between you and your partner to kind of lay down that like,
It's
this
hard,
is too
isn't it?
much.
Like,
yeah.
yeah, I agree. I feel like there's no harm in just telling them how they feel, or like, telling them how they feel, and just being like, look, this makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And what can we do that's fair? Like, I'm not asking you to change your life.
That's the thing. I imagine a boy would be like, okay, what's the solution then? What should I do then? And it's like, and they'll be like, what, should I just ignore her? Or, and then you feel like a dick for bringing it up.
Yeah. I just find it weird that the girl's best friend is a boy.
Yeah.
Sorry, sexist, misogynistic comment. But like, what? Where are your girlfriends?
Yeah.
Like,
those kind of girls with the boy best friends are always that type.
I hate to be that person to say it, but
yeah,
if you like anyone that says like I don't trust, like when a person says, "Oh, I'm not a girl's girl," or "I'm not a gay girl's," I don't get on with girls. That screams a little bit like problematic to me a little bit.
True. And I think a really good girl's best friend, as someone who is a girl and knows that insecurity that girlfriend might be having, you should make more of an effort with her and just kind of like maybe leave no ambiguity that like the kind of feelings that were there in the past aren't there now. Like there should be that reassurance that just like, no, this is so platonic, we're just going for lunch, we're just going for cinema, you come as well, why don't we make this a thing?
That's what I was just thinking.
If that isn't there, then that's when I'd worry a bit.
Yeah.
And if it's like a territorial thing as well, if she's being like, no, I just want to spend time with him one-on-one,
yeah,
that's
I don't like it.
No.
Personally, like everyone has
to kill her.
Yeah. Agreed. How you do it is up to you. I would choose car cliff.
We don't care.
No.
We won't tell anyone.
We'll secret safe of us. Just make sure you write in and tell us next time.
Yeah. Update please. Update us please.
Update us.
Yeah. So just taking what we said into consideration, hope that helped. But girl best friend territory is very difficult to navigate. So my heart is with you.
Yeah. I'm not envious of your situation.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Oh no. I just found out my boyfriend's best friend cheated on his girlfriend. I'm actually quite close with him too, as we've known each other for years now, and I've only known his girlfriend for a few months, but we get on really well. It's not my place to tell her, and my boyfriend and I have encouraged him to tell her, but he refuses. But now I end up in deep conversations with his girlfriend on nights out about her relationship with him, and I can't say a word. Should I tell her? When does girlhood overrule social rules? I think both he and my boyfriend would hate me if I told her, but I feel so bad. This is really hard. I definitely was in this predicament when I was younger.
Really?
Everyone would fucking cheat.
Yeah.
Everyone in my ex-boyfriend's friend group all cheated on their girlfriends.
Really?
And then I'm friends with the girlfriends, and then we're all just there like texting on a night out, like not being able to sleep at night. It's the worst situation to be in.
Yeah. No, what would I do in that situation? It depends how, like, so I remember my friend telling me about like the exact similar situation. Like it was her best friend, and then like over time, like she became closer to the girlfriend. But obviously she'd found out that like he'd cheated.
Done stuff,
and like when is the appropriate time to say? Do you say? And I think she ended up threatening him.
Oh,
like,
that's
was just
good.
like, you need to say before I do.
Yeah.
And like you need to fix that, because that's not fair for me to have that guilt.
Isn't it weird? Like I think that maybe is the difference between like a guy and a girl. And I could be wrong because I don't really know any girls that have cheated, but like that would eat me alive.
Yeah.
I would not be able to look at that girlfriend in the face every day
No.
if I was a boyfriend, and
No way. Anything like that, I
even
can't
knowing everyone
live
else knows as well.
Yeah.
Just like you're not just like
even
sorry, so many
I
likes.
don't think I could keep a secret like that.
No.
It depends. Like I'm in a weird one where like a lot of my best friends
It's
are going out with my other
interconnected.
best friends. So like if one of them came to me and said I cheated on my boyfriend, I would be like, so you've cheated on my other best friend?
Yeah.
I can't tell. I have to tell this person, because I'd encourage them to tell them.
Yeah.
But when it's a friend situation that you are really close with and you don't know the partner that well. Like, where does your loyalty lie, and how long does it lie for?
I think that's the classic thing. Like, no one wants to disturb the balance of the kind of friend groups if they are going out with each other. You don't want to be responsible for that girl's unhappiness. But I actually think every situation I have seen where an outsider girl has told the girlfriend, it's just done the girlfriend a favour in the long run.
Yeah, I agree. And I think actually the longer...
The guy will get on with it. The guy will get on with another person ASAP. But for a girl, I feel like the longer she's being blindsided, knowing everyone else is blindsiding her as well, that is so painful to get over. That's trauma.
Yeah, I can imagine. And I agree. I feel like if you've started to feel like you've become friends with this partner that's being cheated on, then and the cheating still occurs, like, then that's where I draw the line. Like, if I consider them a friend and the cheating is like happened in recent times, then I have a duty to tell her.
True. Okay, so if you were to go to the boyfriend and threaten him, what would it sound like?
Threaten? Honey, I'm not doing any threatening.
Oh, no, sorry.
No, I like.
So you said that situation.
Sorry,
where
no,
a friend
I
said that in the past, but like,
so
I think that is actually a really good way of going about it, which I think I would try.
So I think I would say just something like, look, I don't agree with it. I really love so and so, and the way you treat her isn't fair. Either you tell her or I will.
Nice.
Like, give them the ultimatum.
Yeah.
But she will know by the end of the day.
Time limit is good.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the thing. Like, these cheating acts will occur and there'll never be a right time to say it.
No.
And it'll be like, I don't want to say it before Christmas because I've got the Christmas gifts, but then I don't want to say it before New Year's because we've got this plan, and I don't want to say it before this holiday because we've got that plan. Get it out your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
You get it out your pants, get it out your mouth.
No, keep it in your pants and get it out your mouth.
Get it out your mouth.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Let's stop that though. 2025, no cheating.
No
Boring.
cheating.
God. Did you see as well? There were loads of TikToks of people on Raya and seeing Lily Allen on it. And there was this narrative that like Lily was the one that was cheating on David Harbour. But then it ended up coming out that she was actually on Raya trying to catch him, sleuthing.
Yeah, that's bad.
To catch him. And apparently he was cheating with loads of girls.
That's
horrific.
Disgusting. Also, sorry, not to be rude, but he's a pig. Like, she could do so much better.
I really like him.
I love him.
Really? I did not see the appeal.
What's his name in Stranger Things? Hopper.
Hopper.
Yeah, that is the biggest. I don't get any appeal from him. I think she's funny and cool, and she could do a lot better. Isn't he like 50 or something?
What's wrong with being 50?
Everything.
You're old and you're decrepit and you're boring.
No, it's another case of man who's punching tries to continue punching elsewhere.
Yeah. You couldn't be more right there,
I know.
Billy. It's jarring. It's actually really boring as well. And the fact that like women have to go to that kind of length to catch the man out in the act.
Yeah.
Did she
They're married. They are married.
Yeah, they're married.
Did she do that knowing? And just that
She
was
had
her way to find
she had
out?
a theory that like he was on the apps, and I think she'd heard from a friend,
Right. Okay.
and so she'd catch him out
Yeah.
for herself. Went on.
Gut feeling is so real.
Do you know what is really also worth saying on the opposite foot? How shit it is, like if you like get with someone a night out and like you start, I don't know, you do some stuff with them and then you find out they're in a relationship.
Yeah,
You feel complicit in
in
that, and you're like, I had no idea.
I don't know if it's me, but like I haven't really had any one night stands. Never really like randomly kissed a guy in the club, but like I don't know the vibe that someone gives off. I feel like I'd know if they'd have a girlfriend or not. Can you not?
No.
Too drunk.
Too drunk.
Yeah, fair. I don't know. I just feel like I'd never put my mouth on someone where I didn't know where they've been.
Oh. I will.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year. So this is the part of the podcast where we give our media recs of the week. Billy, what's yours?
So for mine, it's a TV show that my mum and dad recommended, and I don't know how you're gonna react. It's called Brassic.
I have heard of people
It's
talking
so
about this.
funny.
Who's in it?
Michelle Keegan, Dominic West,
Another cheater.
a guy from Plebs, the guy from This Is England. and Misfits.
Really?
Yeah, it's really, really funny.
What's
It's
happening in it?
10 out of 10.
Really?
It's so
Yeah.
good.
It's
It's so
really
good. It's basically, it follows this group of kind of like working class thieves up north, but they're like idiots, and they get themselves into the most stupid like jobs, and like it's all this kind of like working class drama mixed with kind of like the most like. There's one episode where they have to steal bull semen because it's worth so much money, and they can't get into the freezer, so they end up wanking off a bull.
Oh my god.
It's just so stupid. I just started watching
Horrible.
it. It's really nice. It's really fun.
Wait, when's that set? What
It's
kind of
set up-
period is that set?
It's like modern.
Oh,
Modern,
I like
sorry.
things set in like
It's
like-
1920
It's
to
It's really good.
1940.
The music's really good.
It's also peppered with like is such amazing messages in
Yeah.
it. So it's not
Really?
just like
Yeah, it's
vapid,
like-
it's like they're all the least likely to be like really pro all of these things, and they're just really
yeah, like the guy, one of the
Oh.
guys is gay, mixed
Yeah.
race, and like the main character is like, they talk about his sexuality, but that it's never a problem.
Oh, love it.
And he's just like, he's gay, so what? And he
Yeah.
just like really normalizes all of these kind of like stereotypes, or like takes away the stereotypes that you would actually class with these certain working class people, and like, and he's also like a traveller. So
Oh,
he's like,
amazing.
yeah, it's just really good at like kind of like probably said like throwing these good
Representation.
messages with good representation, and it's really fucking funny.
I am going to check that out
It's
because
on
I need
Netflix.
something to watch on Netflix.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's
run
got
out.
there's 2 more seasons on Sky that I can't get because they're on Sky.
What?
Five
2
and-
more seasons?
5 and 6 are on Sky.
Is it old then?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
came out in 2019.
Oh god,
I didn't
realise.
realise as well. I've got Now TV. Will it be on there?
Yeah.
Can I have your Now TV?
Yeah, maybe.
No, of
I
course.
don't use it.
It's fine. Okay, amazing. Well, thank you for that recommendation,
You're
Billy.
welcome.
My recommendation, which if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see me harping on about it like I'm the fucking PR for this film.
I've had to mute you.
Oh,
No, I'm joking.
I want to mute me. So I went to go see Better Man,
Yeah.
aka the Willie Robbie,
Sorry?
the Willie Robbie biopic,
The Willy.
the Robbie Williams biopic, where he is
An ape?
an ape. Now, the thing about this is everyone saw the trailer, everyone thought it was ridiculous. Saying that out loud, Robbie Williams as played by an ape seems stupid, but it is done so incredibly well. I would say it's on par with Wicked for me.
I know you said that, and it shocked me. I am going to see it, and I actually think I'm going to go. Well, you're going to
Yeah,
go
I'm
with
going to
me.
go again with Billy.
And I will eat my words, because there's something about Robbie Williams that is so nostalgic, and I love him because he just reminds me of like the early noughties.
Yes.
And like I love a biopic. I love watching
Yes.
celebrities biopics. I think it's really interesting that he plays him, doesn't he? He plays himself.
So it's a weird thing. There's actually a younger actor that plays him and does his voice, but I thought it was him the whole time.
Oh, really? So he's not in it?
No, his voice is. But then it's also not his voice. It's this younger person, but it sounds so much like him. But it's like tells the whole story
Yeah.
from like where he grew up, his relationship with his family, and how important they were to like his journey, and you know, being and then to take that and like how awful he was treated, to be honest, by the manager.
So this is the thing. Like, I don't trust any biopic where the star has a say in it.
Oh really?
I don't know why. I don't know. And I also feel like people should only have biopics when they're dead.
I don't agree with that.
Really?
I want to buy a pic about me. I'm
Oh.
alive.
Snorefest.
Yeah, true.
What, you in your bed on your iPad? I don't know. That's a weird it almost feels like it should be like a film that honors someone's life. And how can you how can you make a biopic if you're still alive and you're still living through some moments?
Well, I will tell you. You just need to watch the film. I don't
Okay.
think it
I
would
also
fit
feel
enough.
like a film works well when someone dies at the end of a film.
But let's say
Book
7.
closed.
Yeah, fair. But let's say like you live till you're 80. Robbie Williams lives till he's 80. I think encapsulating that in a 2-hour film wouldn't be as effective as like a pocket of his life that has been so incredible and monumental.
Yeah, fair.
Than like a whole bit where you start getting old and depressed. Like, I don't know. There's something about his story that you'll obviously see when it gets
I'm excited to
explained. But
see
like,
it.
he has clearly healed so much and been in such an environment that you see now why so many child stars get so fucked up.
Yeah.
And then amazingly, he's come out the other side. I think it was kind of mixed with a bit of sadness in me because I think his journey slightly maybe mimicked like Liam Payne. But the difference is obviously all the things that he's now got through on the other side, Liam Payne wouldn't have, or got the support with, which is sad. But I think Robbie Williams, it's sad that as well Americans don't put any respect on his name.
Yeah, but I also feel like he doesn't need it.
I know, but
He's like a
no
national
one's
treasure.
no one's even bothered to even go see that at the box office.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any, like, I don't think his songs charted there at all.
Charted.
None of his songs charted there. I don't think Take That even charted there. Which is like, considering how big he was around the rest of Europe.
Yeah.
But then that's also just like Americans' ignorance once again.
Yeah.
It's their own fault.
Do you know his impact in the gay clubs? For the first 2 years of Take That being a thing, they would only go to gay clubs and perform.
Really?
Kind of slay. Yeah.
That is slow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's really cool.
Okay, I'll watch it.
Yeah. It's just really, really amazing. And I really urge everyone to go and watch it. And also it was done by the people that did The Greatest Showman.
I watched that last night, actually.
I watched it the other week.
Did you?
Yeah. I just love a big performance.
Yeah, I
big
do as
group
well.
performance.
I couldn't work out if the songs I hated or loved. Is that a weird thing to say? So my
What?
feet are out.
What?
No, there was something about The Greatest Showman where the music, I'm like, I want to like this song, but I hate this song.
No, I love them all.
Really? Even This
Yeah.
Is Me?
Oh no, that's been overplayed.
I hate any song that's so on the nose.
I'm a bit confused by that because the girl that sings that, is it? Oh my God, I'm so starving. That girl that's called Rebecca Ferguson, that's not Rebecca Ferguson
she's
from
not in
X
it.
Factor.
Yeah.
She performs in the film, and then a girl called
Actress.
Lauren Alrad did her voice,
This
but then
what
ended up going on
Yeah,
America's
no.
Got Talent.
Big Brother.
No,
Sorry.
No.
Britain's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent.
But she
She
came
went
to the
on
UK.
to. Oh, was it Britain's Got Talent?
She was on The Voice in the US. That's how her voice got That's how her voice got noted.
Yeah.
She sung it, and I was saying this last night as we were watching it. Sorry, but Rebecca Ferguson, if she can't sing it, don't play it.
Exactly.
Like,
Just get
she's
the
not-
other girl in.
No one cares about Rebecca Ferguson. Sorry, hun. Sure, you're lovely, but she's not a star in the way that like Zendaya, Zac Efron,
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman, people would want to go see them in the films.
Yeah.
That could have been played by
Rebecca Ferguson.
Rebecca
from X Factor.
Ferguson from X Factor, from The Voice, from America's Got Talent.
No, do you know what I'm talking about when I say
Yeah.
that? X Factor.
Yeah, I used to love her. I used to bought her album. She came second to Matt Cardle.
Literally. I'd rather go see her.
Yeah, I'd rather go see her. I'd rather go see someone who can actually watch a film where someone can actually sing. Also, really snowballing. Really,
Another thing.
another thing about that film is when she's doing Never Enough, she's like, never, never. And it's just, you're not singing.
It's too much. Team too much, babe.
So much.
Yeah. We didn't miss a trick, did we?
No flaws on us.
So yeah, weird about that.
But I will go see Batman with you this week, maybe.
Batman.
Batman?
Oh God, I was gonna say.
Batman.
I'm watching that.
Oh, no, they need to stop making Batman films. That's one thing. There's a fucking new Batman
Stop
Joker
that in
film every
2025.
fucking year.
I know, Penguin. What the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
exactly. Superman's
Just
out
getting
this
silly
year.
now.
Big whoop.
Sound off.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.
See you next week.
Woo!